Okay, welcome back. We're live from CWM Sports Desk here with your host, Dean.
It's the event you've all been waiting for, all three of you.
That's right.
And it's V8 Showdown finale.
Woohoo!
And Team Studebaker and Team Victoria taking on Team JonathanW out of North Carolina. V8 action today.
V8 Showdown. Did I say that right? Well, I think you guys heard me. This is going to happen tonight. Or today? Today. Tomorrow.
It's happening right now. We're going to be watching it live on the big screen.
Yeah.
And there won't be any continuity errors whatsoever.
This track we've got going is really
The track conditions are ideal today. Dusty and shitty with lots of wheat on each side. They've been working on these pieces of engineering all summer, and we've decided that at this point the teams are just going to give up and run what they've got.
Yeah, we are.
And that's the way she goes. So we were going to go live there, and we're going to check it out. Well, it looks like we have the makings of a classic grudge rematch featuring the ghostly remains of the Packard Clipper and the Buick Riviera Special from our Straight 8 Showdown from a few years ago. Looks like the score was never really settled between Dan and Dean, and now they want to do it again. And Dean, it looked like you were pretty confident there that you've kind of got the Packard under control this time. He put it in reverse again. Nobody would have believed if I said, hey, put it in reverse again. That was funny last time. All the way down is reverse, so you think it's first. Yeah. That's good. Hey, nobody crashed.
Yeah, well, I was confident at first until I hit reverse again. Like you would think I would learn from the first time 4 or 5 years ago, but I didn't because I thought I had low and I had reverse. Dan got the upper edge on me. I could have taken him.
Yeah, you did definitely get an advantage by starting out in the correct gear. Possibly best 2 out of 3 in 5 more years. Let's drag the sorry Packard carcass out again and see if Dean can get it into low gear.
Yeah, what a dummy. Anyway, that was
pretty good. Packard looking good though. It looked like it had the legs. It just
Packard's a good car.
Didn't have the direction. Kind of like this show. All right, CWMC correspondent Dark Girl is on the scene, and we're gonna let her take it away. Take it away, Dark Girl.
Dark Girl here. I'm with the CWMC news team, and I'm here interviewing Team Vic for the V8 Showdown. How are we feeling for the race today? What are we?
I think we're feeling good. Yeah,
we feel very confident. We feel very
Yeah.
confident. This thing's been a champ. We worked on it till 3 in the morning last night. We got the tire pressure. We got the clutch set up nice.
And what's an optimal tire pressure for future racers?
12, 15, something like that. We'll adjust it depending on where the sun goes. Right. We'll have to keep all that in check. The conditions are perfect. I mean, there's lots of grip on the road.
It's a great looking dirt track. I'm gonna just put that out there. What do you guys have your timing set at?
Well,
What's
just a
ideal?
touch retarded. You know, we like to just run a little bit.
36 degrees at 3,200 RPM. Stat.
I don't know what any of those numbers mean.
All you need to know is we're gonna win, and we're gonna have a good time doing it. That's the important parts there, you know.
Right. I mean, we've been working on this deal for good 90
Months.
days
Yeah.
really, and it's been a tough go, but we're excited to be here, and we plan on having a good race.
Yeah, good.
Thanks very much.
Big talk from Team Vicky there. I don't know. We're gonna have to go see how Team Stude feels.
Flatties for the win, you know.
We're here live now with the Team Studebaker lead mechanic and driver, Miles. So Miles, how are you feeling about
Good to
today?
see you. Good to see you. Yeah.
Great to see you too.
Feeling strong, feeling good.
Yeah, I see you have a bit of a situation here. How do you feel about that? How's that gonna play in your day?
My professional volleyball career has gotten in the way of my professional race car driving career, so I've got a stand-in that's been working with me for a while.
We have Team Studebaker's proxy surrogate driver that stood in for Miles today on this delightful sunny day on the track. Here's Laura. So Laura, how's the car running today?
It's actually kind of a piece of shit. It's
Cold
really
statement.
loud. There's no floor, and there's no brakes or gas pedal. So I haven't driven it yet. I've been told that it's a death trap. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Nothing.
There's 4 or 5 fire extinguishers in the back, so I'm pretty confident.
Oh,
we're gonna-
good.
Doors
Yes.
open randomly so we can exit quickly. Oh,
the
I've got her all
race,
set
yeah.
up great. Just gonna have to point and shoot. Point and shoot.
Point and shoot.
And I set the exhaust pipes so they kind of just go down, hit the ground, and the exhaust will bounce back up through the floor into the cab. So I think that'll give us a bit of an advantage.
Yeah, or do you think it'll actually give the other team the
Personally,
advantage?
my mind will think I'm winning.
Oh, yes. All right. Hope and a prayer. I appreciate your honesty.
We're team what could go wrong.
Team, what could go wrong? Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
CWM, baby!
Well,
Wow.
thanks for that, Dark Girl, with the exclusive scoop on a last-minute driver change for Team Studebaker.
Yeah, we had one.
Having enlisted my sister, of all people, who really doesn't like old cars or me or very much of this kind of thing at all, has decided that she's going to take it upon herself to show the boys how it's done in possibly Western Canada's worst Studebaker.
Yeah.
She was a pretty good sport. I would
Great.
say
She's really good.
she only called it a piece of shit once. That's not too
That's
bad.
not bad.
Let's go see how it turns out.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was harsh. That was the sound of a missed ship. Let's get back and see if she can pull it back together. that was just fantastic.
That was great. That was a great play. I am so happy that you guys could join us on the V8 Showdown today. This was the finale right here live at Cold War Motors Lounge Newsroom.
Looks like Dirt Girl has cornered the entrance again. Let's go down for some post-race interviews and shit talking, presumably.
Oh my gosh.
And here we are with the champions of today's race. How do you guys feel about that? The Studebaker did great.
Great.
It did great.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped.
Is there any tips you can give for the other team? What could they do better?
Oh, they could have done everything better. Actually, this was a shit driver today.
Probably. Yeah. Maybe they could clean their engines a little better.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
That definitely is probably a little muddy
Yeah.
in there, a little
He
murky still.
blew shifts. I could hear it. God,
Oh,
my
missing
God.
shifts all day.
He was screaming and yelling, and we were laughing at him. Oh, it was just, yeah. I mean, we weren't even. We knew we had it. We knew we had it. For
So you guys felt like you won the race
oh,
right off
like
the starting line?
right,
Oh,
yeah, the car.
no
I mean,
question.
Yeah, before we even got here.
The car was sideways. It had so much
Yeah.
power coming out of the
it was
hole.
Outstanding.
Right?
I take it all back. It's not a piece of shit at all. It's
Yeah, it's
Oh.
a pretty solid pony here. You
It
guys,
is,
you
yeah.
guys had a good racehorse for
yeah,
today.
It was good.
Hammered down, and she came
Absolutely.
through.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good.
Better luck next time, Team Vicky.
We are here at the second place of today's drag races. So how do you guys feel about today's race? How did you guys do? Obviously not that good.
You know, the car did okay. I mean, right, we're down a little bit of horsepower. I mean, I didn't know we could port heads, right? Like I didn't know that,
Oh.
right? So you know, that's always something that
It's like a legal maneuver type of thing, you
it's,
know.
I mean, I don't call it
unfair
cheating. I don't
advantage,
call
you
it
know.
cheating, but
Are
it's
you
sort
saying
of
there's some sneaky Pete
no,
action
whatever,
going on
right?
there?
I mean,
Yeah,
you're gonna port heads. You may as well put a brand new motor in it. I mean, you know, right? You may as well go get a
Aftermarket transmission, you know.
Yeah, right. We may as well do a manual conversion,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Right?
yeah, okay.
I don't know, so whatever. I mean, that's good. I'm happy for them. I'm happy that you know, I'd go again right now, but I think there's a linkage problem.
We'll go again.
Yeah,
You know, if you got
yeah.
a gear, we can go
I think
again.
they have a
you know.
linkage problem. I'm not sure, but
Oh.
you know, you want to go?
It's a
You want to
small
go again?
fix. It's a
We
small
can
fix.
run it again right now if you guys want.
That thing could get fixed in 2 minutes. I could do it, maybe.
This just in a linkage problem on the Studebaker.
Problem.
Hey, next time put your valves in the head.
Hey, don't tell us how to live our lives.
Let's end with this. It's all about the wheels.
It was all about the wheels. Look at these
It's all about
beautiful
the wheels.
cars. You guys definitely win the Flash for today.
Oh, we're the winners.
CWMC, Dark Girl reporting.
Motherfucker.
Cut the tape. Cut the tape.
Thanks, Dart Girl, for bringing us up to date. That looks like a pretty intense bit of competition out there, and our buddy JonathanW down in North Carolina has got his work cut out for him, taking on that kind of determination.
Jonathan W is doing such a wonderful job on that 56 Studebaker. Sorry. Whoa. Did I really slip up? Yeah. 56.
Packard engine Studebaker.
Oh, yes. He would kill us. Anyway, I'm giving you much props.
He'd probably kill you in the first afternoon.
He probably would be sick of me.
We wish Jonathan all the very best on his Packard Hawk restoration. I have to say he's got his beat on sticker power and shiny motor paint power too.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know, I have to, maybe he's a little too nice there, Jonathan, but you know.
Nice.
But hey, all that extra slush fund money, he spent it on stickers for his engine. Hey,
I know.
man,
Yeah.
our engines don't even have plug wires. Thanks so much for checking out the video this week, guys. Obviously a little shorter than what we're used to doing, but I don't mind saying that was an absolutely staggering amount of work for somebody who does not do that kind of thing usually. I kind of wanted that to wrap up the summer showdown, and I thought anything after that would be kind of anticlimactic and to put in a bunch of sanding and stuff. And really I didn't do anything except edit that video all week. So anyway, I will maybe include a bunch of the footage of us putting that all together in the next video. I might even put one out sooner this week, but I just wanted to kind of quickly explain why this week's video was a little shorter, or a lot shorter. It was just, it certainly wasn't less work, I'll put it that way. That was an absolutely massive amount of work, and I really want to thank all the guys who helped on that, all the agents who came out and worked on those cars with no expectation of anything other than hanging out, and it was a pretty gigantic amount of work just to get the cars going. Then we had to get them all over to Laura's. And it just happened to be the same day that I bought 3 cars at the auction, which we'll get into the next video. And on that note, I really want to say a very special extra thank you to Justin and Jory who went so far beyond the call of duty to make all that happen. It would have been impossible with just me and my truck and my trailer, and Justin with a proper winch and extra trailer. We were able to move a lot more cars a lot faster, and it made that all possible. So very sincere thanks to those two this week especially. Of course, very sincere thanks to JonathanW for playing along with our V8 Showdown game, and you saw the footage that he took just for me and sent it up here. I didn't even have to rob that from his channel, and so that was very cool. Thanks so much, man. And obviously Jonathan's car on the level playing field would, absolutely cream either one of our other ones. So somebody asked me who won, but just that we took those junker cars and went out and had an absolute blast. And especially in the case of that old Flathead Ford, that thing was junk, and it still kind of is junk, and it just ran like a champion, and a testament to the integrity of those engines. And man, Ashley beat on that thing, and it was just excellent. So thanks, of course, also to my sister Laura for just literally volunteering on the day of the race when Keith also had a small injury and couldn't drive, and Miles was injured, and I was going to drive, and I thought, well, I didn't really want to, and then Laura offered, and I just thought that was absolutely fantastic. So that was totally not planned, and that was really literally, she was out there doing research for her master's, and she happened to be in the same field, and it just worked out that she took a few minutes off from the pursuit of intellectual greatness to hang around with us. So that'll probably set you back a few years, but nevertheless. I wanted to mention also that the race, both those races were legitimate. We did not, we of course went and filmed some close-ups and detail shots before and after, but I did want to point out that race between Laura in the Studebaker and Ashley in the Ford was actually not scripted in any way. I didn't care who won, and I couldn't have asked for it to have gone better. So I just I did want to point out that we didn't write some kind of scenario that would make for an interesting ending or whatever. It was just, that was literally how it went, and when you hear them yelling as they cross the finish line there, that's not dubbed in or recorded later. That is, you can tell they were genuinely pretty excited, and it was a terrific day and a terrific conclusion, I think, to a bunch of good times this summer, and kind of marking the end of of that little chapter of what we're doing here. And of course, you see where I'm standing now, and that means that it's back to a little more serious work, a little less goofing off. I really enjoyed doing the V8 Showdown this summer. It was a great break from the what we have been doing, which is a little more serious. And I just I know that the reviving junker cars is still one of my favorite things to do. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will definitely do more of that kind of thing, but not right away. We got a little bit of actual work to do. I've got this car, and of course I just bought a few more, and we've got the SM here, and the Roadster, and the 59 Buick, and some other top secret junkers there that we'll get into. While I've got you here, the calendar is coming very close to being up for sale, so thank you to everybody who's inquired about it. I will definitely let everybody know when it's for sale. We're literally just designing the packaging to get it so that the shipping will be as reasonable as possible, and yet the packaging has to be as sturdy as we can reasonably do it, and trying to find that balance. So I mean, we could package it all in wooden crates, but then nobody's going to pay $100 to have a calendar shipped. and we can't just put them in an envelope because then nobody's going to want to get a damaged calendar. So we're just trying to find that balance, and we've been very fortunate that patron Matt has really come to the rescue and helped us design packaging, as he does that for a living and lives not that far away. So just another terrific case of knowing the right people at the right time, and Matt jumped on it. He was super stoked to help us out. So thanks so much, buddy. I really do think in the next 7 days we'll have those for sale, and we're just fine tuning the shipping situation to find the right balance between affordable shipping and something that's going to stay together. So that's about it. Thanks so much, guys. I'll maybe put out an extra video this week if I have time, and it might even just be a bunch of the there was a lot of fun background to getting all that together, and there's a lot of like an absolute ton of footage that I didn't show, and I think some of it's actually pretty good. And but man, I am exhausted. This is the third 16-hour day in a row of staring at that computer. I'm not particularly savvy, and we've had a number of technical situations come up this week that have been very frustrating. So as always, thank you to the patrons and everybody who sent in some tips through whatever avenues we have on the channel there. You guys really do make it possible. The ad revenue from these videos is insignificant, and I would literally not be able to do it if it wasn't for the patrons and the people who throw us a little to keep it going. So thank you guys so much. We'll see everybody very soon, and have a terrific week. And I am gonna go publish this video and try and get a couple hours of sleep. Cheers. This is a regular contributor.
Same old shit.
joining us.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, guys, on today's Cold War Motors newsreel. Or what did? Fuck. No, I fucked that up. Thanks for joining us tonight. Guy, fuck that. This is the hardest part. Let's do it live. Fuck. Okay.
All right, thanks for joining us on V8 Showdown this evening. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching some poor old cars get driven way too hard. Looks like my sister's developed a bit of a lead foot from Miles' influence there, and
Yeah.
let's hope that she takes better care of the next car that I let her drive. But she did a pretty good job.
I'm glad to see her out and about.
Ashley didn't seem bitter at all, eh?
Well, poor Ashley. You can't win them all.
I'll tell him. So, Dean, you're off to...
Back to the island again. Yeah, island boy. I'll be back soon. Thank you for... Are you okay, man? Oh my god, we gotta call the medic. Call the medic. You okay, man? Shit. Oh my god.
I'm fine. Thanks for watching. See you later.
We're gonna be like that. Hey, we're all the way hacky. Oh my god. Just shitty old guy.
Just a shitty old guy. Shitting his pants.
Me too. Nothing wrong with it. I don't know. Oh, everyone's tired. Well, I guess it's the end of the night, I guess, eh? Well, alright. I guess we're all going to bed, up here. That's okay. We're tired. Thanks for hanging out there with us. And thanks, guys. I can barely talk, man. I'm so fucked.